I'm at Cummings generator shop. I have a 7 o'clock appointment. It is 6:45. I got up like at 5:30 this morning to get here on time, because when I get up, it's a whole process: making my bed, getting dressed, throwing out my trash, making sure everything is secured, locked away. You know, when someone's walking around your house, you don't want your stuff all out. But I do have a 7 o'clock appointment. Hopefully it doesn't take long. All I'm going to be doing is getting my oil changed in my generator. If you guys recall from Florida, I got a new generator put in, and when you get a new generator, you're supposed to get the oil changed after 25 hours. It's been well over 25 hours. But the good news is I've had no generator issue since Florida. Hopefully this doesn't take long, because I'm going to be doing some stealth camping today. So oil is changed, but I like to check and make sure my generator runs before I leave Cummings. That's just a thing I get in the habit of doing now ever since Florida. But they said that everything looked good. They also said that they checked. Sorry, somebody was staring at me, like stopped their vehicle and stared at me. They also said that they checked the fuel line, because there was a recall on the Cummings generator fuel line, and they said my fuel line is good. So let's start the generator. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Let's see if it starts. Starting. Come on. I know the battery's dead, but we'll see. Okay. Runs. And the lights dimmed and all that mess because the coach battery is dead. It's at 10.6. I should have charged it before I started it, but now that I got a new generator, it works. It starts up. So, sounds good. Sounds wonderful. I have 179.5 hours on it. They told me at about 350 hours to get another oil change. And everything's on. We'll let it run for a bit, and then I'll stop it and get up out of here. So right now, I am headed to a popular seafood market in Ann Arbor. It's called Mohan's. I hope I said that right. I've always known it existed, never been. And I'm going because I might, depending on what kind of seafood they have or the prices, you know, I might try my best and make some seafood rice. I do have a lot of rice. I have not been eating rice. And so I want to kind of delve into that and get me some seafood to make some rice with. I have no clue what the first thing about making seafood rice. So it's just going to be all a trial and error today. There's the farmer's market. Maybe we should go take a look at the farmer's market and get some fresh vegetables. Maybe a fresh tomato. Let's go see. After I left the farmer's market, I found the seafood / meat department, and man, they had every kind of meat you can think of. Anything you could think of, they had. And their seafood department was wonderful. Every type of fish, shrimp, mussel, clams, you name it, they had it. I was in literal heaven. Let's do a farmer's market haul, which I had no intentions on going, but the farmer's market was today and I could not say no. And let's do a seafood market haul. I didn't go to the one I wanted to. I went to Carrie's. Looks like Carrie's Market. It was good. So I could not say no, guys. I bought tomatoes, a whole bag. I mean, look at that. $5 for 4 big, juicy, ripe, farm-grown tomatoes. Fresh from the farm, no pesticides. And then I got a bell pepper. I gotta soak all this. I got some peppers, banana peppers. I mean, I'm super happy. I love it, love it. And then I got this granola, organic granola. I mean, fresh ingredients. everything in here I can read. Organic oats, almonds, extra virgin olive oil, Michigan maple syrup, raisins, sea salt, vanilla bean paste, cinnamon, and that's it. No peanuts. Then I went and I walked past this guy. I tried not to look at him, but he was selling extra virgin olive oil that they make in their company. It is a taste of Petra grilled serrano pepper infused olive oil. I'm not a big fan of olive oil, but I will try this serrano pepper infused. He says it's hot, a little bit hot, spicy. Your girl's down for it. So I got that. And then I got authentic Canadian. I think the guy was Canadian, but he sold honey. It is called Sweets, Beets, and Trees. Pure raw honey, Michigan City, Imlay City, Michigan. Imlay City, Michigan. This is a honey paste, and this is just the regular honey. I love honey, and I don't have to refrigerate it. So that's the Farmers Market Mall. I just could not say no. I love good foods, fresh vegetables. We're using those tomatoes today. And then I went to the seafood market. I'm going to attempt to make seafood rice. Like I said, I have no clue how to do it. All I know is I like mussels. So I got some mussels. And I got some Cajun shrimp. It's already cooked, but it looked delicious. I couldn't say no to it. It's a high seller, so I wanted to try this Cajun shrimp. I'll be putting that also in my seafood. And then I got a lime. And then I saw this. I've never seen this in any of the stores, Kroger or Meijer, that I go to. I got this spice paste. I can't pronounce the other words, but I got this spice paste. And it is concentrated blend of coriander, cumin, and ginger. Taste of India. I'm all for it. So that's what I got. That is my seafood haul. I'm on my way to K-South Beaumont Hospital. I do have a doctor's appointment there tomorrow, and I figure if I can stealth camp there and stay there, then all I got to do is literally get up and go to my appointment. My appointment is at 12. They didn't have any earlier slots. You know, I'm a morning person. I prefer to get it done. But I think the hospital closes. And if they do close, I'm going to look at their emergency department. And if it's a big parking lot, huge, I will attempt to stay there tonight. But if it's a small hospital, I don't want to take up any parking spots that others might need. I'll gauge it when I get there to see if I'll stay there tonight. If not, I'll have to find somewhere else to stay. Okay, we're here. This is where I'm supposed to be having my appointment tomorrow. And this area closes. Let me show you guys. All that area over there closes. So now we're just gonna go take a look at the emergency section, which is extremely small. Yeah, this is a small hospital. Yeah, this is very, very small. This is their emergency department parking lot. That stays open. Change of plans. Can't stay at the hospital tonight. It's just too small. The main hospital closes, but the emergency side stays open. And you guys saw that emergency side was literally like two rows of parking, and that's it. There's no way I'm gonna park there and potentially take a spot from somebody who really needs it. I mean, it's so small. Like the helipad where a helicopter can land is right next to the emergency parking lot. Like I drove over the helipad to get to the parking lot. So change of plans. I'm gonna have to figure out another place to stealth camp or sleep for the night. Van life, gotta love it. Okay, so we are about to cook these mussels for the first time. I'm gonna use this olive oil that I got today. I'm gonna throw a little of this garlic and herb butter. Bell peppers, the last of my bell peppers. red onions, the last of it. I'm gonna season it with some garlic powder. Some of this stuff right here, I can't pronounce it. Can y'all see that? Probably not. This stuff right here, season it with that. I've been soaking these in some water just to keep them clean. I don't have any other way. And now I'm just gonna put them in here and steam them. And keep that fish water out of it, keep it in there. Now we're just gonna mix it. Coat it real good and let it steam. Look at that. Don't those look good? Now I'm gonna add this shrimp, this Cajun shrimp that I got from the place. It's already seasoned and flavored, and we're gonna mix that in there with this rice and these mussels. This looks delectable. This is the first time I've ever cooked mussels. I'm gonna let this cook and then I'm gonna show you guys and then we're gonna eat, because this food is done, just about. We're gonna let everything kind of cook up a little bit, warm up. Give it a few more minutes and then I'll show you. Here is the finished product, guys. That is seafood rice. I wish you could really see the color and how good that looks. Time to plate it. Look at that. We're not gonna be able to eat all this, but we're gonna try. That is seafood rice. Now we eat. Whew, this looks good. For those of you who don't eat mussels, I'll give you some shrimp and rice. First bite goes to you. Have that bite right there. Ooh, have it. My turn. Mm-hmm. This is so good. I also added paprika to it, and I'm glad I did. One more bite. I ain't gonna be greedy. Now, time for the mussels. This is the first time I've ever cooked mussels. Okay. They taste good. Here. For those of you who eat mussels, have some mussels and rice. Good, huh? Mmm. This is really good. I ain't even gonna lie. This is delectable. I ain't even gonna lie. This is what I used. Got in a Mexican food aisle. It's nice. Look at that mussel. So, as you guys were aware earlier, we went, checked out, scoped out the hospital. Parking lot's just way too small. So after I eat this, I am going to go find me a place to sleep. This is home for the night. Holiday Inn. Let's find a place to park for the night. Hopefully I don't get bothered and they leave me alone. But yeah, we're gonna look around. Okay. Gonna go around this way. Oh, people are checking in. And I'm not checking in. I'm just gonna use your parking lot. If they have any spots. A whole freaking... Oh, they got spots back here, but I'd rather try and blend. Okay, this is where we're parked. Got a nice light source. Got some trees to kind of blend in a little bit. Right in front of a nice car. And then we got this big truck that no one's in, or maybe someone's in. And we're parked right here in the parking lot. And then there's the Holiday Inn right there. I'm hunkered down for the night. We are, as I've showed you, in the Holiday Inn hotel. And hopefully I don't get bothered. I shouldn't. But if I do, I will definitely come back on before the morning. But just a bit of advice. I do get a lot in my comment section of people saying, you know, where would I sleep? Or, man, I want to do it, but it'd be stressful to find somewhere to sleep. It doesn't have to be. Whatever state you go in, I know for Michigan, if you get like a recreation pass, if you're resident, it's cheap. Non-resident is still decent. There are tons of campgrounds that are between $6 and $25 to camp a night, which is affordable. But if you can't afford that, just look at hotels. Don't go to the big hotels like the Ritz-Carlton or these really big expensive ones. Go to the small ones like Western Inn, Holiday Inn, Sheraton, Hilton. The hotels that have big parking lots where it's not a bunch of security patrolling, where you'll see big vehicles, people traveling. These are the hotels that people typically stop at when they're traveling through. You'll see a lot of like not RVs, you'll see a lot of like SUVs, U-Hauls, people traveling. Try to find those parking lots, especially if you're in a car or a minivan or a vehicle that's stealth. You could easily blend. Just park, you know, by a light source, put your window covers up and go to sleep. Just try not to have your vehicle running or draw attention to yourself. Remember, once you're parked for the night, don't get out. Don't draw attention. Yeah, I got my lights on, but all my windows are covered. And if you look, no light is piercing through the front cab because all of that is covered up, right? And everything's covered. But look for a hotel. And even if you're in a van like mine, it's not going to look suspicious because I'm in Michigan with Florida plates. So even if there's security, they're going to look at my van and be like, oh, they're just traveling through. They probably got a hotel for the night. They're not going to think nothing of it. And even if you have Michigan plates, you should still be fine. So it doesn't have to be that hard to find a place to sleep. It really doesn't. There are tons of hotels in every state. Just look for a hotel that's not really big and just park next to somebody. Turn your lights off, cover your windows, and go to bed. Be as quiet as possible. Good morning. Oh, it is 5:57 in the morning. I'm still at Holiday Inn parking lot. Slept undisturbed. It was so peaceful, so quiet. It's been raining for the last 3 hours. It's still dark outside. Let me show you. Let's take a peek outside. See, it's still dark. Let's look out the window. It's still dark. You can kind of see a little bit of your truck. But essentially, I am up before everybody, before anybody is getting in their cars, moving around. And this is the time I leave. So I don't cause attention to myself. And if I choose to ever want to come back, I can. So yeah, let's get out of here. See? It's really quiet. No one's out walking around. Everyone's still asleep. Lots of cars here now. There's the hotel. This lake, oh my goodness. This is pathetic, bro. And this guy is just swimming through this. People, come on, Van, you got this. Come on, baby, you're high enough. Come on, you're high enough. You're high enough. Good job, girl. Oof. Oh. Oh, man. Please, God. Don't let this van stop. You are high enough, van. Come on. We're good. You're high enough. You're high enough. Let's roll. Dang, man. You're high enough. Let's roll. You're high enough. You're high enough. Dang, oh my goodness. This is not even, what? Oh my gosh. This whole area is flooded, bro. The whole area is flooded. Look at that lake. Baby, let's turn everything off. You got this. You can go through this. Look at that. Are we in a lake? This is pathetic that I have a drainage system like this. And I have to go this way for my appointment. You got this. Come on. Just drive slow. There's no hurry. You got this. We are in a lake. You got this. This is what we do. We're RVs. Just drive slow. Drive slow. I'm about to go check out my car underneath and see what it's looking like, because we did drive through some really high water. It was probably 3 or 4 inches of water. It looked like a lake. I just want to make sure my generator pipe is good. Okay, everything looks good. Everything is good. This is what I wanted to make sure was not messed up. I mean, look at this. Our baby did really freaking well, man. Look, it's pretty lifted. You know, we're pretty lifted off the ground, and we got these big all-terrain tires. So I really wasn't worried. I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous as all get up. Let's check the other side. Girl, shut your door. You're getting too comfortable in this life. Check the other side. Looks good. Tires did well. Like I said again, we're pretty lifted. The water was probably like right there or even higher when we had to go through it. And the crazy thing is that I avoided a flood that was massive in the streets just to hit an even bigger flood. But like I said, I am super grateful that my van is lifted and that I have these big all-terrain tires. I mean, we're good. Time for me to get ready to take a shower. I had to decompress from that hectic drive. That drive was, I was not exaggerating in that clip. I did not want to drive my van through that, but I'm like, girl, your van is lifted. Like, come on. Y'all saw me hyping myself up to get through that mess. There were some cars that was stuck because the flood was probably too bad and it flooded them out. I need to dump my gray water and fill up my fresh water. I haven't done it. I still have a little bit of fresh water left, but yeah, I have enough left for a shower, but I just felt like hitting up Planet Fitness for a shower today. I'm trying to get to the hospital for my appointment here in a few hours, and there is something going on up ahead, like horrible traffic, and I'm literally like right at this light I can turn. So wow, let me show you guys. That's something going on way up there. I gotta get down there, so I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go. Do I test it? I'm looking. I'm just gonna go. My van can handle it. Oh my God. I'm gonna turn into this parking lot. Gotta be another way around here. Oh my gosh, I'm not testing that. I'm not testing that. Look at that. Look at the parking lot. Look how much rain. It's flooded. I don't know what to do, fam. There's gotta be another way around it. I can't go that way, it's too flooded. It's too flooded. There's just gotta be another way. Oh man, I don't know how to get to this hospital. I can't do another flood. I went through a mini one. No, big one actually. I went through a big one. It wasn't that far to drive, so I went through it. But if there's another one, I just don't know. Did I make it? Yes, we made it. Yes. Oh man, we made it. The hospital, here we are. We made it. Whew, sheesh. Beaumont. That was, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not over exaggerating. You have to really be there in person. The floods in this city is so bad that on top of what I showed you, I went through another flooded street that I literally couldn't get around. I was trapped. I had to go through it, and the only people who were going through it were like lifted vans, Ford F-150s, Chevy Silverados, like SUVs, big trucks. Cars, there was 4 cars trying to make it through that flooded street, and the water was so high it covered their tires and they were stuck. They couldn't move. They flooded their engine out. That was one of the worst mornings I've had. I'm so grateful that my van is running. There's no check engine light. Everything looks good. I'm so fortunate. This is wild. So while I'm sitting in the parking lot and I have an hour and a half before my appointment, I'm going to call Thor customer service and speak to a customer service tech and ask them if I can install lithium batteries into my RV.
Thank you for calling Thor Motor Coach Owner Support. For technical support, press 1. For retail part sales, press 2. For all other questions, press pound or stay on the line. Thor Motor Coach.
I had a question for you. I'm looking to upgrade the battery system in the coach of my Thor. I have a Thor Riz 18M. And I'm looking to do the lithium Lion Energy batteries. Have you heard of that? The lithium ones?
I know about lithium batteries, but I can't give you any advice on.
No, that's okay. No, that's
in there.
Okay. So, is there anybody I could talk to? Because I'm not sure. I just want to make sure that I'm able to put lithium in this Thor in the coach and not mess up the system.
I'm going to tell you no right now. If that's not how we built it, if that's not how it came off the line, it's not designed to have lithium in it.
I'm a little sad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sad that I can't get lithium put in here. I was super excited to upgrade my van and get this taken care of, but things happen for a reason, and I'm really glad that the community members in the chat that were giving me that doubt, saying, hey, you can't do it. Make sure it's compatible. Like, I don't think you can do it. They gave me that doubt, which prompted me to do further research, which prompted me to call Thor customer service and talk to a tech. And as you guys heard, he said straight up, no. This van was not built for lithium batteries. It was built for lead acid batteries. And he said basically the batteries that I have, they're only good for a year, depending on how much you use them. And as you guys know, I'm a full-time traveler. I use them every day. So I probably drained them quicker than the lifespan of the battery. And he basically just told me, be prepared to buy new batteries every year, given my situation and how much I use the RV and how much I travel. So back to the old drawing board. I'm going to call General RV this morning and cancel my appointment. And yeah, since I can't do that, I'm going to have to think of an alternative method to keeping my meats and eggs and stuff cold while I figure out what kind of batteries I'm going to get installed in here that are lead acid, top of the line lead acid batteries. So there you go, guys. I will not be getting lithium. I cannot put lithium in here. This RV, the system was not built for lithium. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I am a little bit bummed out, but it's okay. I'm happy that I saved money and I didn't damage my RV. Right now, what I'm doing is working. It's just a little inconvenience, but it's better than installing batteries that totally mess up my entire system and totally void my warranty. So I'm glad that that didn't happen. God is always looking out, man. You guys are freaking amazing. I'll continue to say it until I can't say it no more. I have the best community on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me over the last couple days. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I try to give you guys a realistic look into my life. And there are a lot of new people. And I get the, you know, I think these new people expect me to do adventures every day. And I encourage the new people to go back and watch my videos from the beginning so you can understand what kind of van life I'm living. I'm living a realistic van life, right? This is not me buying a van and doing adventures every day. No, this is me living in a van as a lifestyle choice, a lifestyle change. This is an alternative way of living so I can save money and just enjoy living a minimalistic, frugal lifestyle and traveling and just living my everyday life. I hope you guys can appreciate that. I try my best to give you guys as realistic living in a van for me as possible. And this is what van life looks like for me. There's ups, there's downs, there's obstacles, but at the end of the day, I enjoy what I do. I love living this way, and I'm going to make it work, and I'm going to get through the obstacles. I'm out. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Peace. And it's raining. Gotta love the rain.